Hello, friends and adventurers, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Exile 2, Crystal Souls. Let's continue exploring the eastern end of Vanatai Lands today. Seems like not a lot on this side of the cavern. Oh! And almost immediately I proved mistaken. Remote grotto. And resting cell number 4. So here's another resting cell that we can actually enter, and perhaps do something interesting with. Aha! This is a heavy bronze plaque. It reads resting cell number 4. And we've got some living awakened Vanatai. There is a mage sitting here, meditating and moving his limbs in elaborate, hypnotic patterns. The Vanatai are many-jointed, but never has it been clearer than now. He opens his eyes and looks at you. Welcome, humans. I am Abra. Hey, Abra, didn't you get mentioned 1 or 2 towns ago? I prepare to meet my doom. His voice is appropriately grim. You see that door over there? Yes, that one. Beyond it are some controls I need desperately to get at. There are also hydras, dozens of them. It is my duty to sneak past them and use the controls, even if it means my doom. I prepare myself now. He looks at you slyly. Of course, with your assistance, my job would be easier. There would be a reward. Can't tell you more, but can you tell me more about said reward? These icy caverns to the north are occupied by a huge hydra nest. The alpha nestlings are 2 ice hydras. Kill them, and the nest would begin to disperse, and we could sneak in. Kill them, and I will give you a soul crystal. Da-da-da! A powerful and rare tool of Vanatai magic. Cool. A Vanatai warrior sits near the fire, sharpening a razor disc. She looks up at you grimly when you approach. I'm Bohen. She watches you carefully. I'm guarding Abra, and he's trying to make my job harder. She looks at the entrance to the caves. There's more hydras in there than I've ever seen. We gotta sneak in there to perform the awakening. We sure could use some help. Talk to Abra about it. He could pay you. She stops sharpening the weapon long enough to jerk a long, multi-jointed thumb at the nearby mage, who is lost in thought. Abra, my charge. Okay. And the door is not in fact locked, so we can just stroll on in. These caverns are icy cold. Frost covers everything. There are scales and claw marks everywhere, and lizard reek hangs heavily in the chill air. Hisses echo through the caverns. These chambers must contain an extensive hydra nest. Well, it would be helpful if one or both of these guys would come with us. But, yeah, we're basically on our own here. Fortunately, we know how to deal with hydras by this point, I think. Ow. That may have been a mistake. So let's curse you and slow all y'all. Critical damage for everyone except Scorn. Sorry, Scorn. Okay, a little bit more ouchy there. Hello? We've got Mystery Potion. And Special Dot. The tunnel grows very narrow here. 2 tripwires stretch across it, one at knee height, one at waist. It'll be hard to slip by. I do not at all remember this. Another one. This is a well-hidden, ancient storeroom. Thick dust covers shards of broken pottery, bits of rusted-away metal, and other worthless bits of debris. There isn't much left of interest. Just a scroll and a few potions. I don't know if I ever knew about that. Just trusting my instinct to explore and test out every suspicious bit of wall. Perhaps I should show off some of my new spells. So we've got Force Field, which creates a small wall of force, potentially useful. And of course, enemies are smart enough to avoid stepping into existing fields. You can potentially use this for some crowd control. I should not have done that. You know what? I have 2 exploding arrows. Is it worth it? I'm probably going to... You know what? Not fireball. Wall of Force. Those exploding arrows are probably going to be the category of item of too good to use, so I hang on to it until endgame, at least. I can't fall back. Trouble's in the way. What do you mean equip arrows? Oh, I had my iron arrows equipped and I ran out. Darn it. Iron arrows are really good for actually hitting and doing damage. No, that's not what's supposed to happen. I'm supposed to have a defensive position with everyone on one side of the door. Ooh, I see a cold enemy. That would have been a lot more satisfying had there been more than one. Like so. Oh, right, can't actually target a space that's full of something. And Scorn is out magic points. And we have found at least one Ice Hydra. Let's lay another curse out. What is Scorn throwing again? Iron darts. Well, we'll see if the razor discs are any better. And Trouble can't see. That's a problem. Ooh, Scorn is really in trouble. Huzzah! Scorn did something useful! Oh, now Telemane's almost out of magic points. That is a bit of a shame, that. And a very rare instance of a monster actually stepping into a field square. Alright, let's see if razor discs are as good or better than throwing knives. About as good, apparently. What can Telemane do with 2 magic points? You really shouldn't be able to cast Flame right now because that costs 3. It's, okay, Telemane is suddenly kinda useless. Okay, when Scorn can actually manage to hit something, Razor Discs do pretty good damage. That's not quite everybody. Phew, what a slog. Ooh, a scroll. Oh, I shouldn't have hit use. Kazol is very, very poisoned. Morwen, help. Who's got energy potions? Morwen does! Okay, somewhat less rough shape now. So let's test that whole survivability by walking into a barrier. Bronze plaque reads a control room. We can actually read this stuff now. The room to the west is raised 15 feet above the rest of the room, looking out over the field of blue crystal coffins. A brief, steep stairway climbs to the control room. There is a control panel here, with a perfect view over the huge crystals below. The panel has a large gray button, a heavy iron wheel, and a lever. We can actually use the controls here. I'm not sure if we should. I kind of think that's Abra's job. And let's do a light heal all so I don't die. Oh, can't get through that barrier. One of these barriers seems much weaker than the other for some reason. I wonder if I should be picking up some of these boots. Ow, rude.
Cool.
At least I'm getting plenty of levels. It's another family of hydras. So Aubrey mentioned that these hydras were supposed to be nestlings, but a lot of them look to be full grown to me. I will not argue the point that the ice hydras are probably the alphas of the pack, though. Ooh, stone short sword. How amazing. One thing I do appreciate in the remakes for the most... Oop, hello. Out of arrows again! I've got magic arrows, exploding arrows, and the bog standard arrows. Presumably have stone flint tips rather than metal. And do crap all damage. Okay, I just came uncomfortably close to death. Food. Okay, let's move on. I was saying, one thing that... Where did you come from? Let's just do a real good curse on you. And Telemaine, you hide. Owie. And it's dead. Good. Okay, No. I don't like that. I super don't like that. Scroll of Kill. I have no more energy potions. That is a problem. That was supposed to be a scroll of Ice Bolt. Why am I poisoned? What's going on? That's very bad. Okay, Telemaine, I need you to do something. summon. I have summoned my own baby hydras. Okay then. Submarine needs heals. Thank goodness that one did what it was supposed to do. Kazol, do you have anything fun? No. Trouble has arrows, arrows, and more arrows. That's the friendly little Hydra. No. Right, that's a summon. Okay. I am not sure I trust that scroll of kill right now. Morwen, what do you... Ooh, wanted fireballs. Don't mind if I do. No more cold damage for me today, please and thank. Oh look, more arrows. That's a friendly one. That is not a friendly one. And the friendly one just disappeared. Escape route? Nope. But not quite just garbage. We've got a gem. That might be valuable, if not useful. Let's get out. Let's get out of here. And this tunnel actually takes us back to the entrance. Huzzah! I will come back to explore the central area of this dungeon after taking a rest. Better. So yes, I was trying to say before I kept getting interrupted. One thing that I appreciate for the most part about the remakes is that enemies much more often drop items that make sense for them to be carrying. Monsters won't drop much of anything at all. Maybe some skins, like you can actually skin the pelt off of them. Humanoid warriors might drop some weapons and armor. Oh, there really wasn't anything left to find in here. Well then. Map looks pretty thoroughly explored, so let's just go back and talk to Abra. Ah! He nods, smiles, and pulls a soul crystal out of his pack. He hands it to you. You are now the first humans to be able to use our magic. Power to you. He begins to prepare to enter the caves. Yay. So yes, we now have a soul crystal with 4 empty slots. Perhaps in another episode I'll play around with the soul crystal and show off how the capture soul dynamics work. It's something that I never really did a lot of, playing through these games. I'm just not much of a summoner usually, although, as demonstrated in this very episode, it does come in handy sometimes. This is yet another large ruin. Most of it is rubble, but an intact road still runs through the middle of town. Vanatai really built to last, huh? More hydras. Go away. I'm going to edit out this battle anyway, so I might as well just cut the episode here. Next time, we'll finish exploring the main Vanatai cavern, and finally speak with the Olgai Council. Until then, have a good one, everybody.